Hello Tiger fans, Alex Rance here, and I'm lucky enough to be joined by these beautiful young Tiger supporters. Now, off the back of me writing 2 children's books, we thought, as a football club, we would ask these guys to send in their stories to us. So we've picked 4 stories that we're going to be reading now. And these guys haven't heard each other's stories yet, so it'll be pretty cool to find out what our minds are thinking and the creativity that's going to come from it. So, what we might do is, let's start off with you guys. What family are you guys? What's your last name? The Phillips family. So the Phillips family have illustrated their story as well, which is pretty cool. So I'll give you guys a little taste, and then we might do some. So there's some drawings that they've done. All right. So I'll read it to you guys. So this is the story from the Phillips family. So My Pet, a story by Indy, Parker, and Ace. So here you are here, Ace, the smallest one, Indy, and Parker. Nice. My Pet. My pet tiger roars when hungry. Roar. My pet rhino knocks over everything in my room. Who's got the Spider-Man toys? Who's that? Are they your Spider-Man toys? Oh, damn rhino. My pet rooster wakes me up every morning. Have you guys got a real rooster? No? All right. Let's see what happens at the end. Cock-a-doodle-doo! My pet koala gives me big hugs every day. Right, so that's the koala who's giving you big hugs. My pet elephant stomps around the house. Ooh, I hope you're not talking about your mum when you're talking about the pet elephant stomping around the house. My pet sloth sleeps all day long. Who do you reckon would be the biggest sloth at the Richmond Football Club? Who do you reckon's like really slow? Who do you reckon? Me? Probably. I'm a bit of a sloth at the moment. My pet fox hides my toys when I'm gone. Do you know what? I had a dream one time, and I thought it was real, that a fox came into my house and that was running around my house. It didn't actually happen. I asked my parents and they said it never happened, but I thought that a fox came into my house, so I really like this part. A fox hides all my toys. My pet rabbit jumps around my room like rabbits hop. You pet rabbit. My pet monkey swings around my bunk bed. Wait a moment, that wasn't my pet. It was my younger brother dressed up all along. So who was dressed up? Is that you? You were dressed up as all those animals. I love it, very cool twist. The end with Spider-Man toys. Round of applause for that story. How good was that? Very cool. I love the twist and I love the illustrations. So who did most of the drawing? Very good. Who did most of the writing? Was that you, Indy? Good job. Well done. Thank you for that. Let's have a look at the next story. Let's start over here. Wow, this is a nice long one. Birdie Soars. Birdie lived up in the tall treetops in his beautiful little home with his mama, his dada, and all his brothers and sisters. Out of all his brothers and sisters, Birdie was the fastest runner, the loudest squawker, and the biggest eater. One day, Mama and Dada told them that it was about time they learnt how to fly. Birdie was so excited, he always wanted to learn how to fly. The next day, Mama, Dada, Birdie, and all his brothers and sisters ventured out to go to the big branch to learn how to fly. Once they arrived to the big branch, Dada started to demonstrate how to fly. You spread your wings like this, get into a starting position, and push off. And off Dada went, flying into the bright blue sky. Birdie was jumping out of his feathers. He was ready to get started. Birdie, would you like to try first? Mama asked as Dada came soaring in through the green leaves. Are you still pumped with your story down there, Ace? Looking at your little... Oh, I didn't see them at the back. You got Hulk, Iron Man. Anyway, so let's zone back in on Birdie, who's just about to take off. Because Dada was away. So, let's listen to this story, Ace. So, sure I would, Birdie said. Birdie stepped up to the edge of the branch. He took a deep breath, spread his wings, got into his starting position, And Birdie accidentally glanced at the ground and his stomach dropped and all his confidence was swept away. Birdie no longer felt as though he could do anything. His throat went dry and he felt sick. "Birdie, are you okay?" asked Mama. "Yeah, I'm fine," said Birdie with a croak. He took another deep breath. He spread out his wings, took his flying position, and he was frozen again. Then he realized he was scared of flying. "Birdie, are you really okay?" Mama asked, sounding concerned. "I feel sick," said Birdie. "You should go and lie down," said Mama. So Birdie went back to the nest, feeling very sad and sick and disappointed. Back to the nest, just to recollect his thoughts. That night, while all the other birds were fast asleep, Birdie was wide awake. "Why couldn't I do it? Why couldn't I fly?" he thought. Just at that moment, Birdie jumped up and tiptoed out of the nest and ventured out to the big branch. Soon enough, Birdie arrived at the big branch to try and fly again, but his stomach started to feel sick again, but he still went to the edge to keep trying. He spread his wings, he took his starting position, and then he was frozen again, full of fear, not being able to jump off the branch into the night sky. Birdie plonked himself down on the branch and he started to sob. He had given up. "I can't do it," he sobbed. "I will never be able to fly." "What's wrong, little birdie?" asked a voice. Then suddenly, Tiger came out from the dark. "Hello, Tiger," sobbed Birdie. "I can't fly," said Birdie. "Why not?" asked Tiger. "Because I'm scared," said Birdie, and he started to cry. "It's okay, Birdie," said Tiger. "I used to be scared like you when I lost my roar," said Tiger. "What did you do?" asked Birdie. "Well, I tried different things, but they didn't suit me. So I just tried and tried and tried and didn't give up until I had gotten my roar back," explained Tiger. "Maybe if I never give up and keep trying, I might be able to fly," Birdie thought. He jumped up and went over to the edge. He spread his wings. He took his stance, but he couldn't do it. So he tried again and again until he really focused. He spread his wings, took his stance and jumped. He flapped his wings and up, up, up he went, high above the tree into the shining night sky. The end. What a great story. And you know what I love? It linked in to Tiger's roar too, that the tiger came and helped Birdie fly. Very good. Round of applause for that story. Well done. Very cool. You're a very talented writer.